Hey there, good morning. This is Ethan with Alderman's Toyota, Vermont's favorite car dealership. And today we're taking a look at this 2026 Toyota 4Runner. This one's finished off in the Everest color, and it's the iForce Max engine. So what that means is you're gonna get Toyota's 2.4 liter. That's gonna have an 8-speed, and inside that 8-speed is an electric motor, which bumps up the horsepower and torque. So you're gonna get a total of 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, which is a lot. That 8-speed auto is super smooth. The engine and powertrain in this is great, sounds great, and it feels good. Up front, some of the aesthetic changes when you go up to the TRD Off-Road will be kind of obvious. So if you get a little bit closer here, you have this honeycomb pattern on the grille, parking sensors on the bumper. This Everest color is really sharp. Probably one of my favorite ones they're offering on the 4Runner. Down below, you have that diffuser to give you better fuel economy, but you can remove it. You have LED headlights right there. That's going to be your high beams and your low beams. Coming over to the right, this one's been optioned with the TRD Off-Road wheels with a matte black on them. They're an 18-inch wheel. They have a little bit more offset so they poke out the side, and they're also wrapped in some Michelin Trail LTX tires, which look really good with that Michelin logo right here and that sort of satin-looking finish. TRD Off-Road is going to get you Bilstein shocks with remote reservoirs in the rear. If you take a look through here, you might get a better little peek at it. There you go. It says Toyota Bilstein right there. Cool to see. On the side, you have these running boards, which are pretty nice. They don't get too far in the way, and it's easy to get in and out. Mud flaps right there, and matte black on the mirror caps here. TRD Off-Road is going to get matte black composite along the fenders, so if you're driving on gravel, you're not going to beat up the paint, and they're easily replaceable. You also get that same treatment on the door card, so you can lock the vehicle with the smart key system. By doing that, you get a little bit of a beep. This little light will blink, and then to unlock, it's super simple. Just reach in here. If you keep on holding, you'll hear that second beep right there. Now all the doors are unlocked. As standard, 4Runner comes with remote start, so I'll just show you how that works. It's 3 clicks of the lock button. 1, 2, 2, 3. Just got to wait for that blink to happen, and then you hold down and you see that blink right there. Then it's going to remote start. With Toyota Safety Sense 3, when you walk up to the vehicle and open the door, it's actually going to stay running. It's not going to stop, which is a nice feature, especially since the other ones didn't do that. In the back, you have nice tinted rear glass. Of course, the 4Runner has this whole rear window that'll come down with a push of a button here. If you hold down, it's not going to work when the vehicle's running. So let me go ahead and just turn this off by holding the lock button. And now it's off. Going to unlock it again and just show you this real quick. Push of a button rolls this all the way down, so it's easy to get in and out. Throw some things in the back right there. And let's go ahead and roll this back up. Nice and smooth. In the back, you have a blacked out 4Runner logo, iForce Max right there, signifying that this does have the upgraded powertrain. In the back, you still have an off-road tire for your spare. You have your hitch receiver, and then a 7 and a 4-pin connector down there. Super easy to go through and tow with this. I'm pretty sure it has the integrated trailer brake controller, so we'll take a look at that in a second. Right here is your reverse camera in the back. Oh, let me go ahead and unlock the vehicle again. Lift up the lift gate in the back. So this one is, of course, the hybrid. So your load floor is a little bit higher. You do have a little bit of storage in here. And you have this 120 volt, 2,400 watt plug right there, which is great if you're camping. Plenty of storage options back here, little cubbies for everything, so you can kind of compartment things when you're in the back here. Little place here for your battery. Check that out, that's cool. Those seats will rock forward as well. LED lights as well in the back. So let's close this down. Doing that with one hand. And let's take a look at rear seat room. So first, what I'm going to do is set it up to my driving position, then we'll go from there. Okay, so I verified that that's my driving position. I'm 6 foot tall. In the back here, this is what we're working with legroom. 4Runner has this really nice feature. So in the back, you're gonna have soft touch materials here for the door cards, a little bit of that graphite gray color as well. little places to put things in and out there. So plenty of options for storage. And if you see right there, another plug-in. You have these really nice textured gray seats. These are fabric. You have the gray here and then the black up top. They recline to go back and forth. And you have this, so they rock forward for even more storage. While I'm here in the back, you can see the Bilstein shocks as well. Multi-link in the rear. Send that back up and we'll recline just a little bit. So you actually have some options in terms of setting up that back seat. But anyways, let's hop in. Grab handle right there. Using the running board. Nice firm seats in the back. You sit a little bit higher up. Let me change this view. So I'm sitting a little higher up. This is around eye level for me, so it's plenty of space back here. Do get a nice armrest. Good to see. And then you have some floor mats here. They say 4Runner TRD Off-Road. 2 charge points down here, USB Type-Cs, and then you have that plug-in. And you have some ventilation back here, and then a map pocket. And each of these door cards have a little place for a cup holder, which is nice. From the back, you can see that Toyota has kind of kept the same design language from the new Tacoma inside here. So there's going to be a lot of space from the outgoing model. The nice layout here really does make for a sharp-looking interior, super pragmatic, and just laid out very well with physical knobs, buttons, and you see everything right there. Kind of rugged and tough looking. But here, let's hop up to the front seats now. Swing and open the door. Again, greeted with some more soft touch materials, right where your elbow is going to be. TRD written there so everyone knows that you got the cool one. All other floor mats are currently installed, and then you have really nice bolstering on these seats right here. And there is a little bit of lumbar support with a button right there, and then just manual adjustment up and down. This trim is kind of optioned as the person who's going to take this off-road, and you don't want all the extra bells and whistles like leather and whatnot, so you're just really paying for powertrain and the cool suspension with the TRD Off-Road, and of course multi-terrain select. You have a fully digital display in the center there, which is completely customizable. You can change the colors, and you can also have some off-road features that's just going to show you pitch and roll. Traction monitor right there, and if I turn the wheel, you'll see that little center there showing you which way your wheels are positioned. Going over to this display here, you do have a 8-inch display that is going to be wireless for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Super nice and responsive. I'm just going to clear it out just so you know what it looks like. Toyota's software is kind of taking a back seat, so this is really just going to be a good vessel for your CarPlay and Android Auto. Automatic climate control is a button right here. Nice notchy feel to it. You can set the temperature, hit auto, then you remote start it. It's going to either cool down or heat up depending on your outside temperature. 3 different levels for heated seats with the buttons right here for you and the passenger. Right here is a heated steering wheel. Of course, it's leather wrapped, nice to see. Then your wireless charger down here, and then to the right, you have some more fast charge options. You might not know this, but over on this side, that is your USB tether if you want to do wired CarPlay or Android Auto. Couple more TRD appointments. Start button's going to say TRD. Your shift knob's going to say TRD, and it's going to be leather wrapped. Down here, what makes a TRD Off-Road what it is, you got your rear differential locker, and then you also have your drive modes. So you have Sport and Eco in normal mode, and then when you go into like 4-wheel drive, you have your multi-terrain select, where you can go through and select what sort of driving conditions you're in. Then you have downhill ascent control, and then crawl control, which is just basically cruise control for driving off-road, and really does a great job. Toyota's really upgraded this from the outgoing models. On-demand 4-wheel drive with a little flick right there. It just goes right into 4 high, and then you can put it into neutral and then go into 4 low, and you hear a little click. You get different features with the multi-terrain select and crawl control depending on what level you're in terms of 4-wheel drive, 4 low or 4 high. Put that back into 2 high. Automatic lights, fog lights right there, all LED. Then coming over to this side, you have your gas button to open up that little door in the back, traction control, and then your 120 volt power. When you press that, you see that little glow right there. That means it's on. Right here, you do have just a normal mirror, your SOS controls up here, and the button to open and close that rear window. and a place for sunglasses, which is soft on the inside. This goes through, pulls out to the side, and then you do have a sun visor right there. All right, let's hop on out. We're gonna go continue this walk around. This is on Toyota Safety Sense 3, so just expect to have all the modern amenities like radar cruise control, lane departure alert. This one also is optioned with predictive driving assist, which is new for Toyota on these Toyota Safety Sense 3 models, which is gonna help with you know, slowing down and doing things like that if you're in heavy traffic. Also on this mirror, you have blind spot monitoring, and then the blinker built right in. Toyota's done a really awesome job with making this truck look super cool and rugged. Up top, you have roof rails, so it's easy to put crossbars on. I really like this colorway they're going with. The black and the Everest looks super sharp. And then, of course, in the back, you have more parking sensors. Here's another angle here, just to take a look at. TRD Off-Road, matte black up there. Fuel economy, expect 23 miles to the gallon combined. That's 23 in the city and 24 on the highway. Here is all the information. And then this vehicle, of course, has been optioned with the all-weather floor mats, the 18-inch wheels, and then the mud guards front and rear with the 4Runner logo on them, and the cargo tray in the back. I-Force Max on your hood with a little bit of a red around that chrome. Looks really nice. And then 4Runner right there on those headlights. Going up to the front of the vehicle, you have those amber lights on the inside, and then your fog lights down below. And again, this undercarriage on here shares the same body as the Land Cruiser and the Tacoma, so any undercarriage options like skid plates that you wanted to go through and customize will all bolt right on perfectly. All right, that's gonna do it for me. If you'd like to learn more about pricing and availability of these 4Runners, please visit our website, or come see this one for yourself and take it for a test drive here at Alderman's Toyota in Rutland, Vermont. I've been Ethan. Thank you so much for watching.